Kia ora and welcome to Have to Cruise. I'm totally not even on my radio show tonight, am I? I'm on the live. Kia ora, Helen Brahms from Cruise Planners here. Sorry, I've been recording podcasts today, so I've been used to saying welcome to the Have to Travel show. But anyway, welcome. We've got our frequently asked question for the day. We'd like everybody, if you're watching, to just type in where you're from, just so we can see, where everybody is from. And today our question comes from Teresa in Madison, Wisconsin. So Teresa, thank you very much for sending us our question for the day. And our question is, now Teresa's a first-time cruiser, so her question is, what is included in the cost of the cruise? So the price that we give you for the cruise will include, and this is just the normal cruise fare, which is the fare that you see on the websites that the cruise lines will give you. It won't include your port fees and taxes, but when we quote you cruise prices, we do include those so that you know, because if you're like me, I like to know up front what everything's going to be costing me. So included in your cruise fare, of course, is going to be your accommodation, and that'll be based on whether you choose an inside cabin, an ocean view, a balcony, or a suite, what the cost of that will be. You're also included too will be your meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, all taken care of. So it's good. And if you have a special diet, we're going to answer an extra question in here. If you have a special diet, they will cater for the special dietary requirements as well. And I can attest to that. You also have the buffet that's available too. So you can either do your lunch, breakfast, and dinner in the main dining room. For breakfast and lunch, it's usually a la carte. For dinner at night, it is, depending on which type of seating arrangement you have, you can have either early seating, late seating, or open seating, and it's typically at a table. They bring you in, they bring you the menu, you choose what you want from the menu, but it's more of a format to it, whereas breakfast and lunch, you can sit anywhere in the restaurant. You're not at an assigned table. Or you've got the option of the buffets, and most cruise ships have the buffets there. They open them for breakfast, lunch, dinner. They're open in between the meals for snacks, for snacking and that sort of thing too. Usually out by the pool area, the sports court area, they may have a place where you can get hamburgers, chicken tenders, hot dogs, pizza, that sort of food as well. That's all included. Some of the other things included is all your sporting activities. So if you want to play on the basketball court, you want to play on the table tennis table, or the ping pong table, whatever you want to call it. Some even have miniature golf on board. If you're like on a Royal Caribbean ship where they have the Flow Rider, which is a surf simulator, a wave simulator where you can go and boogie boarding and surfing on that, that's included as well. On some other ships too, you've got things like zip lines, you've got rope courses, a lot of different activities, water slides, they're all included. Then you've also got entertainment. Most cruise lines have shows on in their theater, their main lounge, and they could be a full Broadway production. Like on some cruise lines you can get, let's see, what have I seen on a cruise ship? Saturday Night Fever the musical, Hairspray, Chicago. What else have we seen? We've seen Cirque type shows, the Cirque du Soleil type shows. I've seen those type of shows on board cruise ships as well as their main thing. Have also seen Vegas style shows. I've seen Legends on board, and that's the one where you have the impersonators on board. And I will tell you this, when I saw the Legends one of the ones they had was Michael Jackson, and when I saw it, I turned to my husband and I said, if I did not know that he had already passed, I would have sworn that was him in front of us. The guy was that good. I've seen the Blue Man Group on board a cruise ship. So there's lots of entertainment, and that's all included. I didn't have to go spend whatever it now costs you to go to the live theatre to buy those tickets to go there. It was included in the cruise price. So if you like your theatre, you like your musicals, it's a great way to be able to do that while you're on vacation. Some cruise lines also have movie theatres on board where they're showing movies and things. That is all included too. Pretty cool, huh? So a lot of your entertainment is included. The nightclubs, they're all included as well. You can go there. The night shows, the comedy shows, the jazz performances. Let's see, what's the piano one? Howling at the Moon is another one that you can see on board cruise ships. A lot of comedy acts you'll get on there as well. You'll get the family version, and then you'll get the adult version on some of those too. So those are some of the things involved. Basically, the only thing that you need to pay for on board a cruise ship is Gratuities will be extra unless you prepay them. Any spa treatments that you want. And most of the spa treatments on board the ships that I have had have been very comparable to your regular spa services that you would get on the land as well. So it's not like you're on a cruise ship and they're gouging you. And, I'll give away this little secret. The best time to go to the spa is on port day. So when the ship is docked in port, if it's a port you've been to before or a port you're not interested in going to, go along and see what what port specials they have for the spa that day. One of the best times that I have found on some cruise ships to go to the spa is the day that you get on the ship. Is go up to the spa, find out what embarkation day specials they're having. I've had one where for, I think it was $100, I got a full body massage for 45 minutes, got a facial, and what was the other thing I got in there? There was a full body massage, the facial, and there was another treatment in there, and I can't remember what it was, but I got it for $120. And I will tell you this was the best way to start a cruise. Just think about this. When you're going on a vacation, I'm totally sidetracking here, but I'm going to come back, I promise. When you go on a vacation, it takes you several days, it takes you a few days to get into vacation mode, right? So this is what you do. When you go on vacation, be it land or sea, book yourself a spa appointment. If you're going to an all-inclusive resort, book yourself a massage out on the beach, a couple's massage on the beach if you're going with a partner or something. Book yourself a massage for the day that you arrive, early in the evening at sunset out on the beach, or if you're on a cruise ship, do one of those embarkation day special things and get yourself a massage, because it will get you a lot quicker into that vacation frame of mind. Because typically what happens, it takes you 2 to 3 days to get into vacation mode. You're in vacation mode, and then 2 to 3 days later, bang, you're back home, and you've spent time trying to get the most out of your vacation. So if you have that massage up front, you're now basically in vacation mode almost immediately, and you'll be able to enjoy the rest of your vacation and get the full effect of your vacation for the next however many days you're on the cruise ship, or at the all-inclusive resort, or at the hotel that you're staying at, or wherever you're vacationing. Okay, so back to what's included on the cruise. So like I said, the only things you're going to be paying for will be your gratuities, any spa treatments, any shopping that you do on board the ship or on shore, and shore excursions. Now, there are some cruise lines out there, like Regent comes to mind, where they do have shore excursions included. If you're doing a river cruise, they quite often include a tour of the city that you're visiting is included, and there may be one or two other things that they include. Yet, can you buy other excursions on top of those? Absolutely. But those are the things that you'd be looking at. Oh, and then of course, those that have the ship, the casinos on board, you'll also be paying for any gambling that you do as well. And they do have I've got to remember all of this. I'm going to have to find out more information about this, because I do recall getting told about the casinos and how they work very much on the how much you spend and the high roller points and all of that, and how it can get you extra amenities, extra cruise and all that. But that will be another FAQ when I find out all the details on that one. So as I said, and of course beverages is the other one that you will need to pay for as well. Most cruise lines will have, and I will tell you this, the cruise lines, the water on board is pretty safe to drink. I just take a water bottle with me and just fill it up out of the tap in the bathroom in our cabin. I'll take it into the buffet area where they have the drink dispenser and use the water there, simply because I don't typically drink sodas. I don't drink a lot of juice. At breakfast, I will get juice with my breakfast. I may get it at lunchtime depending on the cruise line I'm on, but they usually have like water, lemonade, iced tea available at lunchtime in the buffet area. If you're down in the main dining room area, you'll have the iced tea there. Your regular tea and coffee is included. Your specialty coffees may carry a charge on those. There are cruise lines that will include those stuff, and there are beverage packages that you can purchase. But again, in your actual cruise fare, you're getting your accommodation, you're getting your meals, you're getting the sports activities available on board, you're getting the entertainment, you're getting the nightclubs where they have the comedy shows, they have the live bands that you can go dancing to. And of course, your cruise ship becomes your hotel, and it's moving from port to allow you to get little snippets. And yes, it is little snippets because you're only there for a few hours each day, but you're getting a quick glimpse at a new location. And as my husband always says, he looks at those as like auditioning where he wants to go on vacation and spend a few days. So if we get off, say, for example, in St. Thomas and we're wandering around there, we go, you know, this is a really great place. I'd like to come back and spend some more time here. Then we can plan our vacation to go back and spend some more time in St. Thomas. If we're in Aruba, the same thing may happen there as well. So it's able to give you a taste of a place. And for some people, that is fine. Other people are sort of like, well, you know, I'd like to come back and spend more time here. There's a future vacation for you. So thank you, Teresa from Madison, Wisconsin, for providing us with tonight's frequently asked question of what is included in your cruise fare. And if you would like to have your question answered, then send us a private message and we will be happy to include your question in our frequently asked question live sessions. So until next time, he konera.